Hi. I'd like to have been more upbeat when I started this video, but this is a video I planned on making very soon, and I might as well make it now because I don't really have a way to waste time at this point. So basically, boy, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to upload this. I'm going to have to put it on my phone. Basically, what you're looking at right now is my network and sharing center. As you can see, I have an Ethernet cord plugged in like I usually do for the internet, but I have no internet access. And perhaps I'll splice in a nice little picture of my modem that I took. I don't know. I don't even feel like plugging it in or anything like that and showcasing the photo, but basically, I've been a little bit busy the last week or so at work and having to get stuff ready to move. I am moving. That's the big thing. Is I'm going to be moving, and I'm going to be living with somebody temporarily for a couple of months. Basically, the apartment that I have now, it's doing all right, but it's a 2-bedroom apartment, and I'm one person, and I'd like to downsize so I can start saving money for a house. So what I had was about 2 months ago, I had someone. She had some home troubles, whatnot. I won't even get into it. But I had a spare bedroom, and I let her stay here for about a month or so, and basically to pay me back, because I'm kind of going through my weirdness right now of trying to get an apartment, and I had a whole bunch of car issues that I still have, which suck. But yeah, she's gonna let me live where she has an extra bedroom where she lives. The one thing with that is this is since the first time I started streaming, really, and even putting videos up on YouTube, this is kind of the first time I really have no control over the internet. I have no control over the speed or where it all is at or anything like that. So when I move on Friday the 30th, I won't really know how the internet connection is going to work there. So I wanted to put out this video basically to say that, I can still, at the very least, make videos. I could still, at the very least, probably, depending on how the internet thing is set up, because I know I told her that's kind of a big deal for me. Be able to at least upload videos. I don't know how good the internet connection is or whatnot, because I'm going to be living in the basement of a house, which is where I would like to be anyway. But it's a whole thing where I don't know how the internet setup is going to be. So I'm basically putting this out as a I should be able to at least put up some videos. I don't know if I'll be able to put them up as often just because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to live stream for a couple of months. The goal is to, because I think she's going to be, there's a whole big deal there. Once again, I won't really get into it, but I'll be temporarily there till probably about the first of the year or so, which is the best time to move ever. But but basically, I'll be able to move, get my own place, la-di-da-di-da, do all that stuff, and then I'll be perfectly fine. But starting Friday, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to have reliable enough and fast enough internet access to be able to live stream. So a lot of the stuff that I do up until at least the new year may end up being just YouTube content, and maybe not as quickly as I'd like it to be, because I think I've mentioned it before. I know I'm rambling, but I work for the Postal Service, so we're getting into that time now where I'm going to be extremely busy. So yeah, the Christmas time is really one of those times where it's like everybody gets overtime. It's like Oprah, but with overtime, which is great because overtime pay, but also 60-hour work weeks. So yeah, I think around this time last year, it was also kind of the same way, except of course I was only doing this for about 125 subscribers as opposed to 1,225. So yeah, that's a little bit different this time around. But the basis is trying to get away from this rambling here. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to live stream once Friday comes around. Actually, I'll just say I don't think I'll be able to do live streaming. I'm not 100% sure about it. I'd like to say I can. And I don't know anytime before the first of the year. Once I get my own place, I'll certainly put out a video for that too. Once I get my own place in my own apartment, I will make sure I have a nice, fast internet connection. I'll be back to live streaming again. Once again, I hope I'm basically preparing for the worst case scenario that I'm not able to actually live stream, but hopefully at least be able to put up YouTube stuff. So yeah, the reason I have my screen set like this is this is my Ethernet private network. I have no internet access. Basically, I had called up my internet service provider, CenturyLink, and trying to get ahead of the curve, decided earlier this afternoon. I'm like, hey, I want to disconnect my service on the 30th because I'm going to be moving on the 30th. Do you think you can do that? They're like, yeah, sure, whatever, that's cool. And then I come home and I have no internet connection. And I'm like, okay, well, sometimes at first it's one of those things I just got to, reset the modem and it's fine. And ended up going through a whole bunch of stuff and ended up having to call technical support. After talking to technical support enough, here I am. Basically, they told me that the modem, the software inside the modem, because I guess modems need all this sort of software now. The modem basically saw the fact that I'd put in a cancellation order, and instead of having it for the 30th, it immediately saw the cancellation order and says, oh, so you don't need internet anymore. So yeah, this is where I sit with basically no internet access. They said I could call, I could call their customer service and hopefully they can get it pushed back for a couple of days. And then at that point, it's hopefully just a couple of days of being able to do something. But as I sit right now, I have no internet access, and I will not be able to have any internet access until, let's see, it's 1:15 a.m. right now. Their customer service doesn't open until 8 a.m. So I sit for at least another 6 hours and 45 minutes with no internet access. And I think the worst part of all this, since I have this open, the worst part of all this, and if I could pull this out, because it is Tuesday, October 27th, funny thing about that, if it decides to open itself up here, a fun game came out right at midnight, and I was super excited to be able to play it and do all that, and yeah, this is basically where I'm at right now, is I've got the base game. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I've oh crap, I accidentally backed out, went in. But yeah, I would love to be able to play this and stream this and do videos with this. That would be so much fun, and to be able to unlock everything. And I have the season pass, and I was set and ready to go. And then this stupid crap with CenturyLink. So at the very, very least, I can do nothing tonight. I don't even feel like doing videos or anything right this second, since I can't do anything. So at the very, very least tonight, I can do absolutely nothing. I can't even watch the people that I want to be able to see this stuff. I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. So that's basically where I'm at. Yeah, not sure if I'm gonna be able to live stream. I'll let you know. Hopefully, maybe in like one of my more bigger videos, be able to say, hey, I'm able to actually live stream. Or if you follow me on Twitter or actually follow my Hitbox, you'll be able to know that that I'm out and live streaming. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it. Then of course we're coming into the busy Christmas season. Not 100% sure how many videos I'm going to be able to put out. And hopefully this all gets resolved sometime in January. So that's basically where I sit right now. So if you don't see a bunch of content out for a little bit, that's the reason why, just because I'm busy and I don't have an easy way of doing it. So apologies for any inconvenience for this, and I will make sure to try to come back as soon as I can and with as much stuff as I can, and I will definitely do what it takes to make sure I can actually keep going with this, because the last thing I need when I'm actually getting more subscribers each day is to just stop doing stuff, because that happened back in March when people started watching my NCAA basketball thing right in the middle of me being in Oklahoma and being away from home for 2 weeks. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do something. If not, sorry, I will do what I can to put stuff up. Because I do want to keep doing stuff, and I'm excited about being able to do stuff, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to do it. So I'm going to stop rambling and close this, and yeah, thanks guys.